In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Built by us.
I inspected that.
Oh yeah, I framed that.
I built that.
I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this crafted with personal pride. Built by us.
Hey y'all, I'm Leslie Ackman with Young Real Estate. I'm excited to show you my newest listing.
Move right into this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a bright living space, metal roof, and roomy carport.
Let's make it yours. Call me today.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with spacious primary suite, back deck overlooking a detached shop, all on 4 lots.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Built by us.
I inspected that.
Oh yeah, I framed that.
I built that. I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this crafted with personal pride. Built by us.
Hey y'all, I'm Leslie Ackman with Young Real Estate. I'm excited to show you my newest listing.
Move right into this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a bright living space, metal roof, and roomy carport.
Let's make it yours. Call me today.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with spacious primary suite, back deck overlooking a detached shop, all on 4 lots.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Built by us.
I inspected that.
Oh yeah, I framed that.
I built that. I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this crafted with personal pride. Built by us.
Good evening and welcome to High School Boys Volleyball on Aycorp Sports. We're coming to you from the campus of Notre Dame Regional High School for a volleyball match between the only two high school boys volleyball teams in Southeast Missouri, the Notre Dame Bulldogs and the SAXONY Lutheran Crusaders. Alongside my broadcast partner, Coach Carl Ritter, I'm Philip Britt. Carl, it's great to be back for another season of high school boys volleyball.
Hey, Philip, yes it is. It's exciting to see these boys continue to grow around the state of Missouri. This volleyball program here in Notre Dame's been around a while, and Saxony recently just started. These teams are a part of Class 1, District 1. Notre Dame finished last season with a 19-10 record, losing to these Crusaders in the district tournament. They are currently 2-3 on their young season with wins over St. Francis, Borgia, and Chaminade. Saxony Lutheran, on their hand, they are 5-2. Here early in the 2026 season, but has yet to play a team from Missouri. All their matches have been against the Illinois schools thus far.
Well, it's exciting. You mentioned the growth of boys volleyball in Missouri, even though there are only two teams here in Southeast Missouri at this point still. Michigan went to two classes this year, enough growth around the state to justify two classes of volleyball this year, which is exciting. We are going to have the opportunity to do the Final Four again this year. We're very excited about that. It's here in Cape at the Show Me Center the end of May. And so we'll get to see a lot more volleyball come Final Four time.
Absolutely. It is exciting. I hope to see it continue to grow here in Southeast Missouri, more teams. The problem we run into, Philip, we come here in Southeast Missouri, as you know, you're from Clarkton, and small schools.
Yep.
It's difficult when small schools have baseball in the spring.
That's right. Got to choose between
You got to choose between the two, unless you can get a coaching staff that's willing to work to allow kids to do both.
Right.
And yet that's difficult when you're trying to schedule a volleyball match one day and a baseball game the next day or something such as that. Okay. But hopefully over there in the near future we'll see these smaller schools maybe co-op and put together some volleyball teams for these boys that are playing, in the club level and the circuit, but they don't have it in their school.
Right. And you've seen that some already. You've seen some kids from smaller schools that don't have team schools that are playing at the club level. And performing really well, and so
exactly.
You hate that they don't have that opportunity to play for their school.
We've had boys out of Oak Ridge play for us at our club, Dexter. Currently we have a boy from Dexter that's on scholarship in Missouri Baptist in St. Louis.
Yep.
We have two boys actually from Oak Ridge that are going to be finishing up their senior year this year at Missouri Baptist.
Okay.
So, the opportunities there for boys that maybe not have the opportunity to play in the high school season.
Right.
They have the opportunity in the club season. And then there are scholarships out there available for boys that want to go on and play in the collegiate level.
Well, I'm glad that you all had enough foresight a few years ago to start a boys club team, and that's just grown as well. So we're glad that you and the other club teams are pushing that. So.
Yeah, and I want to say hats off to Notre Dame high school parents, because they're the ones that came to me probably 10, 11, 12 years ago. Hey, we want to start volleyball at Notre Dame, and they're telling us, we want to see there's interest there, so will you do club? If we get interest in club, then they're going to consider starting it in high school. So we bit the dust, we did it, and and there were some boys from that era that got on some scholarships in St. Louis and played on college as well. So hats off to Notre Dame parents back 10, 11, 12 years ago that came to me and said, hey, Carl, let's do boys volleyball.
Absolutely. I wish we'd had that opportunity when I was a kid. I love the game and have always loved the game. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this break for the starting lineups.
Built by us.
I back to that.
Oh yeah, I framed that. I built that. I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this crafted with personal pride, built by us.
Hey y'all, I'm Leslie Ackman with Young Real Estate. I'm excited to show you my newest listing.
Move right into this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a bright living space, metal roof, and roomy carport.
Let's make it yours. Call me today.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with spacious primary suite, back deck overlooking a detached shop, all on 4 lots.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
And we're back here at the Notre Dame Regional High School for our starting lineups. Our first for the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders, the visitors, number 13, Jonathan Palmer, senior, number 2, senior Braden Zollner. Number 18, Simon May, he's a junior. Number 7, Samuel Petzel, he's a sophomore. Number 29, Grant Siebel, number 10, he's a 10th grader. Number 1, Kellen Harris, another sophomore. Libero is number 4, Kobe Meyer, a sophomore as well. So pretty good distribution between upperclassmen and sophomores. 3 sophomores in the starting group. For the Notre Dame Bulldogs, number 2, Joe Dodson, a junior. Drew Doobie, number 5, he's also a junior. Number 8, Lauren Burford. Most of this team are juniors. Joe Schwendeman, he's the libero. Number 10, also a junior. Dejon Gray, the only senior on the team, number 12 for the Bulldogs. And then Dylan Rubel, number 13, as well as number 14, Alex Wagoner. This is a pretty tall team for Notre Dame. Rubel's 6'6", and so you can kind of gauge how tall everybody else is based upon how tall he is. They're a pretty sizable team. So we'll see what kind of advantage that gives the Bulldogs as we race to the net. And then shake hands with everybody. So we're ready to get started. Carl, what do you think? What do we look for from these two teams?
Well, I'm curious to see. I think I know the boys on both teams as far as the boys that play club.
Right.
Notre Dame has 6 boys that play in the club circuit. Saxony Lutheran only has 3. It'll be interesting to see those boys that aren't playing in the club level, what their skill level is going to be.
Right.
I know that the boys on both teams that's played this club circuit have seen very good competition.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see how these younger boys from Saxony Lutheran step up to the plate and how well of a floor game they play. Of course, in boys volleyball, you know, you've watched them warm up. They hit the ball hard.
They do.
And it's going to come down how well can you block. You mentioned earlier that Notre Dame's got some size, and they do. You know, Dejon Gray plays for our club. He played middle for us. He's about 6'4", but he can jump out of the gym.
Right.
So it's going to really come down to how well these teams block, because defending that ball that's hit going 70, 80 miles an hour.
Got to slow it down.
You got to slow it down before it gets to the defender.
So number 7, Samuel Petzold with the opening serve. And nice pickup on that smash from Lauren Burford, but into the antenna. And so the first point goes to Notre Dame.
And, of course, you've seen just how quickly that ball was attacked.
It's a fast game for sure. We do a lot of volleyball in the fall, the girls' game, and it's just a quicker – offense is a lot quicker, and we don't have nearly as many long rallies for the most part in boys volleyball, but it is a power game for sure.
Very much so.
So Saxony got that back on a long hit, so – Simon May up to serve for the Crusaders. Burford that time used his offhand, his left hand, to hit that ball down the line. Oh, just no touch. Oh, the down referee has a touch, or the line judge has a touch. So that'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Number 5, Drew Doobie back to serve for Notre Dame. Up 2-1 here early in set number 1. Set to the middle. Jonathan Palmer with a strong hit out of the middle.
Yeah, Jonathan's a very good attacker from the front line. He's a good setter as well. He has signed to play this fall, but I'm not for sure right now off the top of my head where he's going.
Okay. So Grant Siebel back to serve for Saxony. Ball came down on the Saxony side.
Yeah, the block was up, but they did not press. You got to press
back off the net.
You got to push the ball back at them.
Schwendeman with the serve for the Bulldogs. It's hit that time again by Palmer, that time from the right side. And now he's back to serve. Nice serve, hard to handle there for Schwendeman. But he got it back over. So it was a free ball. Let's see what the Saxony does with it. Pretty good. Picked up, free ball back over again. Let's see if Notre Dame can make an advantage. Oh, and into the net. Crusaders into the net, number 7. Petzold into the net that time. So it's 4-3, much closer than the junior varsity. Notre Dame was dominant in the junior varsity match tonight. They won in 2 sets, won convincingly in 2 sets over Saxony. But Saxony does have a lot of fairly young players playing on their varsity as well, so. Nice pass that time. There's good hands by Palmer in the middle that time to set that to the right side. You mentioned his ability to set as well.
Yeah. Kill was from Braden Zollner.
And Zollner's back to set, or back to serve. Quick set to the middle. Got the block on it. Good swing by Burford that time from deep on the right side.
That's something you see more in men's volleyball or boys volleyball is you're going to see more attacking from the 10-foot line,
right,
the back row, because it can be just as effective as it is from the front row.
For sure. Good swing by Petzold there. Back to him again. Free ball over this time.
Good defense there by Kellen Harris. Somebody was in the net, but they didn't call it. Maybe it was the ball. Ooh, good swing out of the middle that time by Drew Doobie for the Bulldogs. Good catch by the line judge to get that ball before it went under the bleachers down here. Bulldogs back with the serve. Alex Wagner back to serve, up 6-4 here again early in set number 1. Swing away by Petzold. Carl, that's another thing you see more. We saw number 4, Kobe Meyer for the Crusaders receive that serve. Hard serve, but he received it overhand, and you don't see that a lot in girls volleyball.
Right. Yeah, the boys just have that much more, strength in those hands, and you really encourage them to use those hands in that first contact.
You can control the ball a lot better, I think. Good swing. Dylan Rubel that time.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed there in the offensive pattern there from SAXONY Lutheran, the libero had come inside the 10-foot attack line, took the ball with his hands, so the hitter had to stay on his feet. He could not jump and attack the ball.
Yep, that's a rule not everybody is aware of.
No, it's not. So it's really good when your libero's very well acquainted with the floor and know when they're in front of that 10-foot line. Had he taken the ball with the underhand pass, then the swinger could have jumped in and attacked the ball.
So knowing where you are in the court is supremely important for the libero. Good little rally at the net, back and forth. Ended up being won by Notre Dame. Joe Dodson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Outside to Palmer. And somebody was in the net, looked like. So
it was a net violation by Dejan Gray.
Okay. Simon May with the serve that time. There's Doobie out of the middle again. He's not super tall, but he jumps really well, and he's a solid player. I remember him from last year, and I remember him being a solid player last year for them. Now he's back to serve. And a little bit long, just a little bit long. He thought it was in, but it was just a little bit long. Substitution for the Crusaders. Noah Meyer in, replacing Simon May in the back row. Quick little tip over. Good hustle by the Bulldogs. Just that first hit was a little bit too hard to handle.
We're all tied up, 9-9.
It's been a good match so far, back and forth. Notre Dame got a little bit of a lead, and then Saxony reeled them right back in. Good hustle by the Bulldogs to save that point. Schwindeman libero is just very active. The ball hit the antenna as it was crossing the net. Dejan Gray couldn't do anything about it. It was too far away from him to get to. Grant Siebel back to serve again for the Crusaders. Up 10-9 now. Set to the outside, blocked. Free ball over. Palmer again off the hands. Good swing, but out and no touch. It's Alex Wagner with the swing from the outside that time. Siebel continues to serve. He's been on a little roll here. Little off-speed hit that time by Gray. Set to the outside. Oh, picked up nicely by Siebel that time in the back row. So Saxony back on offense. Palmer again, picked up by Schwindeman, the libero. Big block that time by Kellen Harris and Braden Zollner.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Saxony's blocking. They're doing a really good job putting up the block. They're getting their hands on the ball a lot. I mean, Notre Dame is as well. That's why you're seeing some decent rallies, because the blocks are doing their job. They're either blocking or they're slowing the ball down so the defenders can do what they need to do.
Yep. We haven't seen too many get through the block without any touch. Job by Palmer to just kind of save that ball back over and found a spot. Siebel continues to serve at 13-9 now. And there's a kill from Lauren Burford. Real quick set in the middle. That was fast. No time to get a block up that time.
Yeah, it was very quick.
So Schwindeman back to serve for the Bulldogs. Left-handed jump serve. No touch and out of bounds. So 13-11 now. Crusaders with the lead. Good receive. Palmer with the swing. Good dig by Dodson that time. That ball's out.
Great idea by the right side. He had the right idea. Just put it a little too far.
He had an open spot. Just missed it. Palmer back to serve for the Crusaders. That's deep and out. A little too much on that one. Real set for him now. Lauren Burford back to serve for the Notre Dame Bulldogs. Tough serve there, tough serve. A lot of downward movement on that ball.
Yeah, there was a lot of power with that.
Yep. Ball dropped right in on that. On Petzold as he tried to receive it. Nice little slide that time by.
There was a touch on the block, so it's going to go to Saxony.
A touch on Notre Dame. Substitution back in comes Simon May for the Crusaders. Braden Zollner back to serve. These two teams are pretty well matched so far, it appears, Carl. Oh, there the net helped him.
Yeah, a little off-roll shot there and hit the top of the net and rolled on over.
Alex Wagner back to serve for the Bulldogs. Pass was really high. Good pick up by Palmer. Nice tip, but good cover by Palmer. Again, they keep going to Palmer, and it keeps them out of their regular system because he's been setting, but and long on the serve by Alex Wagner. Tied it up, but then gave one back. So it's 16-15 now. Saxony with the lead. Meyer, the libero, back in to serve for the Crusaders. Big block that time by Petzold, Samuel Petzold on the front row. Meyer Meyer back to serve again. And use the block that time.
Yeah. Those blockers got to turn those hands in toward that zone 6, which is the middle of your court, to direct that ball.
He just hit it right off the block and out of bounds. Ooh, nice back set, but Siebel with just a little strong on the hit. Good hands by Palmer that time. Dylan Rubel back to serve for the Bulldogs. Free ball over. Quick set, a little slide. Just back and forth. Set to Gray, off the block, picked up by Palmer. And into the net.
Again, we're seeing some decent rallying going on back and forth. And again, that's contributing to the block. Those blockers are doing a great job slowing the ball down so the defenders can keep the ball in play.
For sure. Passing's been pretty decent too. You know, a lot of times that'll be the downfall of a team if they don't pass well. And a little bit long and no touch. It's close, but a little long. Notre Dame with the serve back up, leading 19-17 now. Got a 2-point lead. Rubel back to serve. Back set. Gray from the front row. Outside to Petzold. Nice defense, but Petzold wins at the net.
Now Palmer comes back to the front row. You're going to see them feeding the ball to him. They'll feed the ball to Palmer now that he's in the front row.
Petzold back to serve for the Crusaders. Clips the top of the net, rolls over. A little hard, a little wide right that time from Palmer. The set was a little off, not where he wanted it, so he still tried to hit it. Still did hit it, just got it out. Dodson serving for the Bulldogs. Nice recovery there by Burford. Gray tips it back over. A nice set outside to Palmer that time, off hands and down. Nobody covered that block. Simon May back to serve, number 18. Junior for the Crusaders, back to serve. Just started bragging on the passing, and bad pass. Burford crossed the center line, looks like.
Right, and that's a rule here in high school, but at the club level, you can go across the line.
Oh, okay.
As long as you're not interfering.
As long as you don't interfere with the other team?
With the play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've often wondered about that rule, but I understand why you don't want someone to come down on someone's foot. Number 5, Drew Doobie with a strong hit out of the middle again. Now he's back to serve.
Actually, in the club level, if you're not actively playing the ball and you're away from the net, you can actually get in the net too. It's not a net violation. So it's a little different rules.
And hit and out, no touch.
Palmer hit wide on that one as well.
Yep. So timeout, Saxony up down 22-20 to the Bulldogs. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back right after this on Aycorp Sports.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
Hey y'all, I'm Leslie Ackman with Young Real Estate. I'm excited to show you my newest listing.
Move right into this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a bright living space, metal roof, and roomy carport.
Let's make it yours. Call me today.
And we're back here at Notre Dame Regional High School, where the Notre Dame Bulldogs lead 22-20 over the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders in high school boys volleyball. Coach, it's been back and forth. Both teams have had a little bit of a lead, but both teams have been able to reel back in. Let's just see if the Bulldogs can get these last 3 points before the Crusaders get 5. Doobie with the serve. Good defense that time, good blocking. Quick set to the middle.
Oh, that ball would have been out too.
Nice play. Just such a reaction there.
Yes.
From May just to try to make the play. And
he realized as soon as he touched it, that ball would have been out.
He was pretty deep. You've got to know where you're at on the court. And if you swing your arms out to the side, it's probably going to go out. It's probably going to have been out. Doobie back to serve now, 23-20. Another hard serve. Palmer with the pickup and then the swing. Good defense, good blocking again. Gray with a hit across court and out. So 23-21. Crusaders back with the serve. Grant Siebel back to serve. He's the one that went on a little run earlier. Let's see if he has any of that magic left here at the end of set number 1. Good hit that time by Alex Wagner.
Set point for the Notre Dame Bulldogs with Joseph Schwinneman back to serve.
Set number 1 is in the balance right here. Let's see what the Bulldogs can do. And into the net. That's set number 1 goes to the Notre Dame Bulldogs, 25-21. A good set. We will be back. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back to discuss set number 1 and what to look forward to in set number 2 here on Aycorp Sports.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're back here at Notre Dame Regional High School. Basketball season's in our rearview mirror on Aycorp Sports. Now we turn our attention to the other spring sports. Tomorrow evening, Greg Allen and Mike Reeves will bring you Aycorp Sports' first girls soccer match from Jackson High School as the Indians welcome the Notre Dame Bulldogs. Next Wednesday, we'll be back here at Notre Dame for boys volleyball as the Bulldogs host district opponent Bayless. And then tune in to Aycorp Sports YouTube channel for baseball breakdown for highlights of local baseball and softball games. A lot going on at Aycorp Sports. Even, a lot of people know about our basketball coverage and football coverage, but lots of other sports we continue to cover throughout the spring. Carl, we were talking earlier about the fact that we now have 2 classes in volleyball this year. interesting to look. I was looking at the Final Four from last year and the Final Four from the year before, the 2 years that Mich has actually had competition, and 5 of the 8 teams are in Class 2. So last year, 3 out of 4 of the Final Four teams are Class 2 teams. So it's open. It opens it wide up for Class 1 teams to make a run into the Final Four.
And that's awesome for, our schools down here.
Absolutely. All right, 1-0. Saxony draws first blood here in set number 2. Big swing from Palmer into the rafters, but didn't hit anything.
It was dug nicely by Joseph Dotson.
Little tip set up by Petzold. Nice shot. Braden Zollner with really good court awareness.
There's some question there. If you notice the official signals there, he was holding his hand down because if you notice, Libero again took the ball with his forehands.
Right.
And he was inside the 10-foot line, and so I think Notre Dame was questioning, hey, that's a back row attack. Technically, that's a back row attack if that happens. But he's saying that he was below the net. So I would be questioning the thing as well. So.
Yep. Nice serve. I tell you, Drew Doobie's serve is pretty solid. They got 2 or 3 guys on this Bulldog team that just really, their serves are hard to handle. Saxony's done a pretty good job with them, but they're just hard to handle. So much movement on that ball. Like throwing a really good curveball. And hit out that time by Colton Hamby, Jr. First time we've called his name tonight. Like a big lefty. Siebel back to serve for Saxony Lutheran.
Going to be called a lift here on that attack.
And it was close. I knew it was close. I was just trying to see, wait to see what they said. But ruling was he caught it and threw it. So Palmer with a strong hit picked up by Schwindeman. Nice play. Got Notre Dame a little out of sorts, but came right back. There's Hamby again with the
a little bit of an off-speed swing
hit into
there.
the middle. Yep. Now Hamby comes out. Dylan Rubel takes his place on the front row. I guess he came in and Libero took his place, but Schwindeman missed that serve, so 5-3 Crusaders here early in set number 2. Palmer back to serve for the Crusaders. Nice hit that time from Lauren Burford. So Burford back to serve now for the Notre Dame Bulldogs. Down 4-5 here in set number 2. And that's 4 hits. Or would have been if they'd hit it. Always in the net. So several violations there in fact.
And we're all tied at 5-5.
And we're tied up. Serve from Burford that time. Interesting play by Wagner, just able to reach back over his head and tip that ball down. Petzold with the swing, off the block, picked up. Palmer with the dig. Petzold again, but that time the block was up. Dylan Rubel with the big block, the big man in the middle.
Big stuff right back at Saxony there.
Right. Well, you can't teach 6'6", and he's got it, so. Nice serve by Burford again. Nice eyes and nice tip that time by Joe Dodson.
That was a very nice dig off the hard hit from Saxony by Doobie there in the back row for Notre Dame to keep the ball in play.
He's solid all the way around, I think. It's interesting how much spin Burford puts on the ball when he tosses it before he hits it. You don't see that often with on that jump serve. Braden Zollner back to serve for the Crusaders. Down by 1 here in set number 2. Pick up good pass to Petzold. Off the block. Nice little jump serve, but Wagner just couldn't clip the top of the net and just couldn't clear it.
We're all tied at 7.
Zollner back to serve again for the Crusaders. Tip the top of the net. Nice little cross court there from Simon May that time. Out of the right side. Found a good spot. Sometimes it's not how hard, but where you hit it. Zollner back to serve now, up 8-7. Big hit out of the middle that time for Dylan Rubel. That was a quick set. He was way up and put that ball down. Not much the defense can do about that.
Right. Well, these teams are fairly equally matched. They both play decent floor game. They block decently well. So
just where's the difference going to come? That's the question. Who continues to do those things well?
Right.
Good block, but good cover by Kellen Harris that time. There's Doobie in the front row now hitting off the block and down. He's also pretty excited.
Yeah.
I like his excitement of the game. He's good serve. Alex Wagner for the ace. Now Notre Dame suddenly up 2, 10-8. Little out of system right now for a little out of sorts for the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders. Couple of plays, the last couple of rallies have been a little bit out of sorts for them. Lucky they saved that one. Doobie again, that time with a little slide hit. And that ball was out. Good recognition that time by Wagner or whoever told him that ball was going to be out. Recognizing it was over his head and let it go. Petzold out of the middle. Good save by Wagner in the back row. That ball been tipped up front. And
net violation on 13.
Rubel's into the net. Net just got in his way. Kobe Meyer, libero, back to serve for the Crusaders. Doobie stayed up a long time waiting for that ball, didn't he?
Yeah. The block was there. He just went straight up instead of pressing over.
Yep.
Again, he would have been successful, but he went straight up and let the ball come right in front of him.
Off the block that time into the antenna. Block was up, did what they were supposed to do, but just hit a little bit wide. Petzold back to serve again.
Another net violation with the antenna.
Clip the antenna
the ball,
again.
So goes in Saxony's favor, and they narrow it to a 2-point gap here.
The line judge was watching that carefully. Good swing by Doobie again, that time tooling the block, out of bounds. Joe Dodson back to serve for the Bulldogs. Up 14-11 here in set number 2, up 1-0 in tonight's action. A little tip, picked up nicely by the Bulldogs. Out of the back row, Alex Wagner. Picked up by the Crusaders. Palmer finally gets a good swing on one, off hands and out of bounds. I think that hit a hand because he couldn't get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Hit that ball pretty hard. May back to serve for Saxony. Set to Burford, and he came through and swung hard, but somebody was in the net.
Saxony narrows that lead of Notre Dame's down to 1. They can tie it here.
Serve by May. Back set to Hamby. Off the block and off of Hamby and down. Much stronger block that, much more powerful block that time.
Yeah. We're all tied.
We are. Quick set to the middle. Oh, big hit by Palmer that time. Block got up, but just didn't get up quickly enough, and he hit over the top of him. So May is on a little run here. This is the second time in the middle of the set that Saxony's gone on a 4 or 5 point run. They weren't able to finish it off in set number 1, but now they're up 16-14 here in set number 2. So
yeah, and I think they were down, 5 earlier? So they rallied back to take that 2-point lead. So the momentum's kind of changing here.
Volleyball is certainly a game of momentum. Good try by Burford there with the two-handed smash off the block. Hamby with the swing cross court. Palmer puts some power behind that ball back over. Back to him and down. Finally got a good solid swing without a big block in front of him, and he took advantage of it. 17-14, and Simon May with on a run here. Hamby with the tip. Schwindeman covering that well. Good tip. Doobie with the save. Tipped over. Hustle after, good hustle there by Zollner. And then a lack of communication between the libero and May in the back row. Got to communicate with each other back there. 17-15, Saxony with the lead. But Drew Doobie back to serve. This serve's been very effective tonight. Good play by Palmer, grabbing it. Big block that time by Burford.
Ball was set a little tight.
Feels good, though, when you're a blocker and you get to block their big hitter.
Oh, yeah.
Always feels good. Oh, good play there by Petzel to save that ball and into the net. So Notre Dame ties it back up, 17-17 here in set number 2. And into the net that time for Drew Doobie. So Saxony has Grant Siebel back to serve again. He's the one who went on a run in set number 1 for this Crusaders team. Quick set to the middle. They're not going to let him serve very long. Burford with his left hand that time put that ball down. Schwindeman with the serve, left-handed serve. Set to the middle to Burford, who stayed up on the ball. Ball got tipped up, and he went back up and got it. And nobody there where he hit it. So up 19-18 now, the Bulldogs. Schwindeman serving. Short serve that time. Palmer with a hard hit right in front of Schwindeman. He got down trying to get to it, but just didn't get to the ball.
We're all tied at 19.
Again, it's been both sets have been very close all the way through. Impressed how close these two teams are, and off hands and out of bounds for a point for the Notre Dame Bulldogs, first team to make it to 20. 2019, Bulldogs with the lead. And Burford with his serve that had been very effective throughout the night, that time found the top of the net.
Yeah, he took a little off of it. I think he was going to try to do a little change up there and
took too much off.
Yeah.
Set to the outside. Wagner. There's Burford coming out of the back row. Nice tip by Rubel, but picked up nicely by the Saxony Lutheran defense.
Good dig there.
The libero Meyer with the dig there. Set to the nice reach by Wagner again. Seen him do that a couple of times. No touch that time, out of bounds. Bulldogs point, 21-20. Wagner back to serve for the Bulldogs. Set to May, but he was
in the net, I believe, net violation.
Yep. It was a nice play, but he was in the net. So we're going to take a timeout. The Saxony Lutheran Crusaders are going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back for the completion of set number 2.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
And we're back here on Aycorp Sports for boys high school volleyball. The Saxony Lutheran Crusaders and the Notre Dame Bulldogs. Bulldogs up 22-20 here in set number 2. After having won set number 1 in also a very tight match, or tight set. So it's 22-20. Alex Wagner with the serve for the Bulldogs. Petzold with a hit out of the middle, and a little joust at the net, and he won the joust, and then a lift by the Bulldogs. So 22-21 now. Saxony Lutheran has their libero, Kobe Meyer, back to serve. Quick set to the middle and out, no touch.
And we're all tied up.
Dylan Rubel with the cut that time, and he cut it too far out, and it went out of bounds. So tied up, you're right, Coach. Kobe Meyer still serving for the Bulldogs. Oh, nice off hands and out of bounds that time by Joe Dodson. Smart play by him that time. So Rubel's back to serve for the Bulldogs. And off the hands of the libero and out of bounds to bring up set points at number 2. Bulldogs up 24-22. Saxony's going to take another timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them. Be back for the conclusion of set number 2.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
And we're back here at Notre Dame Regional High School in Cape Girardeau, where the Bulldogs lead 24-22 here in set number 2 over the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders. Dylan Rubel, 6'6" junior, back to serve for the Bulldogs. Big swing there by Petzold, but picked up by the Bulldogs. Hamby hit that ball and scored for the Crusaders. 24-23 now, remembering you have to win by 2. So if the Crusaders get this point, then we will be playing extra points.
Missed pass.
And they do. Pass was too close to the net. So they tied it up 24-24. We do have extra points. So nobody wins at 25 in set number 2. Better pass. Hamby with the swing. That time picked up nicely. Palmer with 2 quick hits.
Dotson put up 2 blocks against Palmer and was successful putting the ball back into the opponent's court, and they capitalized in their favor.
25-24 now, and there's Dodson, man with those blocks, back to serve now at set point again, and out of rotation. So that's the set. 26-24, the Bulldogs win.
Have an alignment problem here, So
we're going to take a break. We'll get it all sorted out. We'll be right back after these messages for set number 3.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Welcome back to Aycorp Sports and Boys High School Volleyball here from the campus of Notre Dame Regional High School in Cape Girardeau. Bulldogs up 2-0 on the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders. You know, when you look at a record on paper and their schedule, this will show, you know, if it would show right now 2-0, but the matches have been extremely close. I mean, you can look and see what the game was, but right now it's 2-0, and it has been a lot closer than just a 2-0. Both matches or both sets have been tight right up to the end, and that one to 26-24 beyond the end. So, all right, we're back and ready to. They're back on the court. Referees checking everybody out, making sure they're all in the right spot. Saxony had an issue at the end of that last set. Carl, what happened in the end of that last set?
They were in the receive pattern, and whenever the Notre Dame server contacted the ball, they were not in proper rotation, so there was an overlap issue.
Yep.
So there was an overlap call, and that's really a heartbreaking way to lose your second set, with
especially when it was that
violation.
Close. Yeah, I mean, if it was 24-10, it wouldn't feel as bad as when it was 25-24. So that's just a mental error, isn't it?
Yes.
So first set, and Notre Dame draws first blood. Drew Doobie with a solid swing out of the middle. He's quick up in the middle and hits that ball hard. Joe Dodson back to serve to start us off here for the first serve for the Bulldogs. Set to Palmer. To the other side to May that time, and the big block there by Burford and Doobie. Dodson back to serve again, up 2-0. Set outside to Palmer, picked up nicely that time. There's Hamby again, this time swings and hits it long, no touch. Neither down referee, any of the referees saw a touch, although Hamby was asking for it. Looked like he just hit it a little bit high and long. 2-1, Saxony with the serve. May with the serve. Big swing by Burford that time. Block didn't get up that time.
No, he went over it.
Yep. Nothing slowed that ball down. That's one you gotta slow down. Defense can't handle that otherwise. Now Doobie back to serve and just a little bit out. Boy, it almost dropped in there. Hit it in the net last time, so he wanted to hit it a little stronger, so that time he hit it long. So here's Siebel back to serve again, Grant Siebel. And the serve picked up by the libero. Big hit by Alex Wagner that time for the Bulldogs.
Nice line shot.
Good angle right down the line. 4-2 now, the Bulldogs with the lead. Joseph Schwindeman back to serve for the Bulldogs. Left-handed serve. I just tipped the top of the net, rolled over, and literally rolled right over the net and down. These guys on the net have to keep their eyes open to play like that. Nice back set to Palmer. Good pickup by Doobie that time. Hit the rafters, but played by the Bulldogs. And point for the Bulldogs. Saxony's defense let them down a little bit there. 6-2 now. Bulldogs with a 4-point lead here early in set number 3. Schwindeman with the serve.
Good dig.
Nice dig that time in the back row. And there's Dylan Rubel just poaching that ball at the net, just waiting for that to come back over and put it down. Perfect set from the wrong side of the net. His eyes were very large when he saw that ball coming back over. Palmer with a good swing, picked up by Schwindeman. There's Rubel with a little short set in the middle. Little unorthodox swing that time, but very successful. 8-2, Bulldogs out with a 6-point lead early here in set number 3. Saxony Lutheran Crusaders take a timeout. Coach, what do the Crusaders have to do? What does Coach Terrell have to do to get them kind of back in on track?
Well, they're going to have to start blocking. They're going to have to slow the ball down. If you notice, Notre Dame's offense has gotten a lot more aggressive. They're getting a lot more kills.
Yep.
Saxony's not serve receiving that well. They're going to have to start putting, Notre Dame back on a defensive mode and not so much offensive. Right now, it's all Notre Dame offense.
Yep, they're playing super aggressive right now. You're right.
So they're gonna have to change it up fairly quickly, or they're gonna find themselves down even more than a 6 point.
In a hole they can't climb out of. That's right. Well, 8-2 is a deep enough hole. That's one of the larger leads that we've seen, probably the largest lead we've seen tonight, I believe, from either team. And Joseph Schwindeman continues to serve. So we'll see if we give Coach Terrell this point. She called that timeout, hoping to slow his momentum a little bit and the momentum of the Bulldogs. Palmer out of the middle. Good tip. Palmer again. And that time, Rubel got his hand on it, but it came down on his side of the court. I was surprised he even got a hand on that ball.
Yeah.
Nice jump set. There's Rubel. That ball went under the net, diving for that ball. Petzel did. 9-3, back to a 6-point lead again. With Lauren Burford back to serve. We saw him try a little change of pace last time. Let's see if he goes back to the power serve, and he does, and it's down.
That's an ace serve. Nobody even touched it.
Not a touch. Landed right in the back of the court. Tough place to go to hit that ball. But if you could do it, it's effective. Let's see, Burford back to serve again. This time puts it in front of the middle back defender. Shifting people around, trying to get their defenders in the right location to receive this serve. It's now an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. Oh, nice dig that time by Burford. Hit back over by Rubel. Dodson ready to tip that ball, hit that ball back over. Outside to Petzel. Big block by Rubel and Dodson again. Alex Wagner with the line shot. So 12-3, 9-point lead for the Bulldogs, extend the lead to 9.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but watch Dodson as he sets the ball as the ball's passed. If you'll notice, he'll take a quick glance, look at the opponent's court, and then he'll put his eyes back on the ball to set it. That's a sign of a really good setter that knows to look at the opponent to see where they're at before he sets the ball.
Right where to put the ball.
So he does a great job taking his eyes off the ball quickly to just check out the opponent, and then puts his eyes back on the ball to set it.
We'll keep our eye on that the next time on this serve receive. Burford hit that one into the net, 13-4 after his service time is over. So a 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. Good swing there by Rubel, just wide open again. Block wasn't there on him. You're going to have to get that block up quicker.
Well, in Saxony, in all fairness to them, number one here is Harris, last name Kellen Harris.
Right.
He's just a sophomore.
Yep.
And so he's seeing a pretty fast game, so it's a challenge.
Yep. And he is undersized compared to Rubel and some of those guys on the other side. He's
right.
But their front row is right now.
Absolutely, right now.
And that's a challenge for them right now. 15-4, 11-point lead now with Alex Wagner back to serve for the Bulldogs. Used the block that time. Petzold with the block, hit the ball off of Doobie and out of bounds. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Kobe Meyer, the libero, back to serve for the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders. Nice serve. A little behind the head tip that time by Doobie. Back row set to Burford. Good solid swing. There's that man Doobie again. He's always in the right spot, seems to be. That time the overpass was right where he wanted it, not where Saxony wanted it. 11-point lead for the Bulldogs. Totally different match here in set number 3. Hamby with the tip over. Good pickup by the defense that time.
Notre Dame stretches that lead 17-5.
Yep. Timeout Saxony. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back here for set number 3 here on Aycorp Sports.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Built by us.
I inspected that.
Oh yeah, I framed that.
I built that. I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this crafted with personal pride. Built by us.
Welcome back to the Notre Dame Regional High School campus. Here it is 17-5. We'll give Coach Terrell that point because she stopped the bleeding. It's up down 17-5. Got the timeout. Now it's 17-6. It's a big hole to climb out of, though. They've dug themselves into a pretty deep hole here in set number 3. The Crusaders have. Call a lift on that one. Okay.
Absolutely. Prolonged contact.
Yep. Kind of caught it, flipped it up. Bump set, back to Palmer. Nice pass. Good smart back set that time. Found the right guy again. Dodson's good at finding the right guy at the right time. Dodson back to serve now, up 18-7, 11-point lead for the Notre Dame Bulldogs. A little floater in the middle. Off the hands and down. Neither of those blockers knew where that ball went after it tipped off their hands. So 18-8 now, the Saxony with May back to serve. Set to the middle. Doobie off the block and down. You can see a little bit of frustration setting in on the faces of the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders.
Right, and you got the middle going against is it Siebel?
Yes, Siebel.
And Siebel has, you can tell he doesn't have near the experience that the medal that he was facing Doobie there, and Doobie plays a lot of club ball and Siebel doesn't, and so the experience showed.
Siebel's back to serve now at 19-9 for the Crusaders. Oh, and off Schwindeman's hands, out of bounds. Just slipped through his fingers. Big swing out of the middle by Burford again. I've been impressed with him tonight. He's played really well. He's definitely their leader. We'll set Dodson with the back set to the front row for Burford. And the ball into the antenna. Nothing Palmer could do about that one to save it.
Notre Dame stretches that lead 21-10.
Twindeman into the net with the serve. 21-11, still a 10-point lead late in this set number 3. Palmer with a good serve, picked up by Burford, and then hit by Burford.
Nice swing, great technique.
Yep. Just cut it right where nobody was there. Just about knocked the camera down in the corner over there. Somebody's huddle camera or whatever they're using their iPad for. So Burford back to serve at 22-11 for the Bulldogs. Hoping to serve this match out, and that ball was down.
Yeah, it was a good foot in.
Yep. He's got a effective serve for sure. Good recovery there, picked up. Free ball back over. Thought he had an opening in the back row. Good coverage by the Crusaders. Oh, nice hands by
Kellen Harris.
Yeah, Kellen Harris. Nice job by Harris that time to recover off the block and reach up and tip it with his left hand and get it down. 23-12. Saxony serving. Nice slide by Rubel.
Match point here for Notre Dame.
24-12, match point. Wagoner hits it into the net. He didn't want to serve the last point, apparently. So Kobe Meyer back to serve for the Crusaders at 24-13. Still match point for the Bulldogs. And that's in. Leave it to Drew Doobie to drive the last nail in the coffin. So 3-0, 25-13 in set number 3. The Notre Dame Bulldogs impressive in set number 3. Both teams, both teams did good things tonight. What good things do each team have to take away from tonight, Coach?
Well, Notre Dame has just got a little bit more experience on the floor. I felt like, Saxony played well the first 2 sets. Their kids they got on the floor are young, with not a lot of experience.
Yeah.
And they played well the first 2 sets for the lack of experience that they had. Those young players did. And then you could definitely see the difference between experience and non-experience in the third set. It showed, and it just compounded those boys from Saxony that doesn't quite have the experience level that those other boys had.
And they got down a little bit.
They did, and they started making. They allowed one error create another error, and,
right.
They become frustrated,
Yep.
and it showed. And Notre Dame took advantage of it.
Yeah, they did. Notre Dame's a solid team. We'll see how they do next Wednesday night against Bayless back here at Notre Dame High School. Coach, you'll be back with me. We'll have all the action from right here at Notre Dame Regional High School next Wednesday night, the 15th. So don't forget to join tomorrow night. Join us for our first ever soccer match, girls soccer at Jackson High School. Jackson taking on the Notre Dame Bulldogs from right here at this Notre Dame high school. So on behalf of Coach Carl Ritter, I'm Philip Britt telling you we'll see you next time here on Aycorp Sports.